I've been practicing saying, got me feeling nicey. Do you know who says that? John Gruden says that. He in a dark ass room on TikTok and he keeps saying, got me feeling nicey. And I want to say it about cocktails the way he says it about sports players, but every time I try to do it, people who love me say that it just is concerning and not entertaining. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But this beverage has me feeling nicey. And it's got me feeling nicey because it is an alcohol-free cocktail. Better known as what? A mocktail. A word on the word real fast. The evolution of alcohol-free cocktails and how we refer to them is something that I think bears thinking about for a moment. I made a promise to myself to never call anyone or anything virgin again. Just no. A cocktail being called virgin is prioritizing Western Judeo-Christian ideals and a little bit of misogyny, straight up. Now, I'm not caping for nobody, I'm just saying humanity. The whole idea that not having alcohol in it makes it virgin or somehow pure, we don't need that in our lives, do we? Mocktail. Well, I don't want to mock anything. I'm not mocking up anything. People aren't coming to ask me for virgin margaritas. They're asking me for a good mocktail. They want something that does not contain alcohol, that tastes good, that looks good, that smells good, that they can finish, and that they'd order another one of. You've probably heard that before, haven't you? In so doing, I want to show you an example of an alcohol-free cocktail that has the vibes of an alcoholic beverage with the alcohol taken out, but has an awesome ingredient added. This may seem random, but we're gonna connect it. Dead Rabbit, New York City. One of the most award-winning bars. Multiple books, innumerable cocktails that me, with my advanced skill, I literally have to study to make some of their drinks, and they make them with ease and facility. They've got hundreds of Irish whiskeys. We're going to use one of their most famous ingredients. Now, why are we going to use ingredients from an alcoholic bar? Because I don't know if they invented, I think they revived an ingredient that changed my life. I think you've heard me talk about oleosaccharin before. What is the oleosaccharin? Oleo, oil, saccharin, sugar, oil of sugar, sugar, oil. I hate to beat a dead horse, but I want to talk about it. This is another reason to do fresh juice, because guess what? When you peel your fruit, those peels contain all of the essence of that fruit flavor. You take those peels, you take some sugar, you wait, you've got an oleosaccharin. And if you really want to wild out, you should make a sherbet. Now, sherbet is not the sketchy, not ice cream, not frozen yogurt, not sorbet stuff that grandma used to make. What is sherbet, by the way? I maybe need to do an education on it, because I've not yet curated a craft sherbet program. Sorry. This is known as English style sherbet. I like to call it Dead Rabbit signature sherbet. You start with oleosaccharin. You take citrus juice. You may want to match lemon for lemon, but you maybe could do lemon and orange, lime and lemon. There's endless possibilities. For this, we did orange and orange. We took our orange peels, we took orange juice, we cooked the orange juice down with the oleosaccharin, and it made this beautiful, beautiful cocktail ingredient called a sherbet. I'm thinking about, for the next step, making a shrub out of this, which I'll tell you about next time. But this sherbet is a great base for an alcohol-free cocktail. It's got some structure. It's got a rich, round mouthfeel. If I wanted my cocktail to be more tart, I could add some citric acid to this. Or like I said, turn it into a shrub, which is nice and tart. But this is a good base for your alcohol-free cocktail. And to that, we're going to make what they would have called back in the day a Virgin Bay Breeze. I have to tell you something. The combination pineapple and cranberry is something that needs to be experienced by you regularly. Make that a regular part of your life. Can you promise me that you'll do that? Because it's really yummy. Got cranberry juice? Got pineapple juice? Now, should you use fresh cranberry juice for this? You could. It's going to make the cocktail way more intense. Should you use cranberry juice cocktail? You could. It's going to make the cocktail way too sweet. Or you could make your life a touch more complicated and be a little more extra, but do something awesome while doing it, and do a blend. This is a blend of kind of fresh, unsweetened cranberry, which is extremely intense, and cranberry juice cocktail. You've got that nice tang, you've got that structure, but it won't be off-putting, and you don't have to add like gobs of sweetener to it to even it out. We've got our English style sherbet, and we've got just straight up Dole pineapple juice. Fresh pineapple juice is a great idea, but it is wildly inconsistent. From pineapple to pineapple, the juice is very different, and there'll be no way that you can have a consistent cocktail, especially if you live in a place that snows, because we get our pineapples from wherever we can. They don't grow. Have you ever seen a mini pineapple? They're really cute. I digress. This cocktail is already pissing me off. You know why? because it's called the mother. I'm an asshole. I have started a program at a sports-inspired craft kitchen called Stadium 15 in Farmington, Connecticut that you really should visit. It's dope. There's multi-sport simulators and there's me and the whole team. And I wanted to give some sports themes to the beverages. I'm in Connecticut. What are the two most popular teams in any sport around here? Yankees, Red Sox. Now I have a Bronx Bomber cocktail, which is clearly the better one, but I had to do a Fenway Fizz. Full disclosure, Fenway Park is one of my favorite places to go. The food, the vibe, and the ambiance around are so dope. My dad was a Red Sox fan. I don't have it in me to hate the Red Sox. So this is the Fenway Fizz. When doing alcohol-free cocktails, we have to find ways to get flavor, get structured, be exciting, and be more than just juice. So we're gonna start with an orange. And with this cocktail, I used to just skip right over to the juice. However, to give a little more structure, we're gonna have 2 fresh cranberries. And we're then going to do 3 ounces of each pineapple juice, cranberry juice, and then we're going to do ½ an ounce of the English sherbet. We are now going to take a little bit of menta, which, by the way, a little free game for you. You see my mint? You see this, right? You see this? I done shucked up my mint. If you're a professional, you shuck the hell out of your mint, which means you take the leaves off of the bottom, you put them to the side to go inside of your cocktail shaker, and then you use this as the garnish, and you stick it right in and it looks beautiful. And it doesn't have any nonsense on the bottom, and it's just a nice cleaner presentation. It also will make your mint last longer because if you shuck it like this, these don't have to be as pretty, they just have to be flavorful. You keep these pretty by shocking it, which is a procedure I'll teach you later. This is the proper way to handle mint. I'll take my leaves, I usually do 2 to 3 leaves. 1, 2, 3. Bartenders use our hands. You just have to make sure you see your bartender washing theirs. I wash mine a lot. Last ingredient, per usual, ice. And again, I'm not using the ideal shaker. I'm using a cobbler shaker, but you know what? I'm blessed to be able to shake, blessed to be able to pour, blessed to be able to do what I do, and blessed to be able to ask for more. I don't know why I rhymed that. That was kind of foolish, but I did it, and it was awesome. All right. I can tell how much I need to work out by when I stop shaking, how this keeps going. You see that millisecond that this just keeps reverberating? Yeah, that's the thing. We're going to take a tall glass, bam. Going to add orange wheel to the bottom. Strain. Whoop. We are now gonna add our fizz. Could you tell that wasn't a real sound? Every time I open a can, I make that fake sound. I don't know why I do it, but it's part of knowing me. You'll just have to deal with that. Soda to about there. Why did I add the soda first? Because when I add the ice, it's going to mix a bit. I'm gonna add the ice a little more gingerly than I normally would, so there'll be less wanton dilution. So I'm gonna go up against the edge of the glass and just pull back, let my ice get in there. Try not to make a mess. Add my straw, add my mint, and try to do it in a dignified way. Finish off dried lemon, cranberry. That'd usually be candied, but it's not today because we haven't gotten there yet. This is the Fenway Fizz. I give you permission to rebrand this and have this be the alcohol-free cocktail for your parties, for your gatherings. It is something that almost everyone likes. If someone likes sweet, they're gonna dig it. If someone likes not too sweet, they're gonna dig it. Someone doesn't like mint, I don't know what to tell you. But this is a true alcohol-free cocktail. It's not just a collection of juices. There are things with structure to not mimic alcohol, but just give that cocktail the experience you want. There's gonna be some aromatics. It also looks lovely. It tastes divine. I definitely could finish this, and I'm damn sure gonna order another one from myself. We have here the Fenway Fizz. Cheers.